the Lunch Period Podcast.
Hello there, Boyles and Ghouls. Welcome to the Halloween Spooktacular episode of the Lunch Period Podcast.
Yo, you gave no warning. You just full sent that shit.
Bro, that's great. Oh, fuck, you just got me in the mood. Holy shit.
Everybody, why don't you tell us who your spooky persona is?
My spook is...
That's racist. You can't say you're a spook.
Okay, welcome to the Lunch Period Podcast.
You got this.
Man,
You got this.
I'm a ghoul.
What is a ghoul, Andrew?
Yo, what's a ghoul?
A ghoul, as I've just learned from my good friend Ian, is a vampire's assistant. He said with a smile on his face, glee radiating from his cheeks.
My cheeks.
Ian, what are you?
Which pair?
Spooky. Oh. What are you?
I'm a witch.
He's a witch.
Ian's a witch.
And what are you, David?
I don't know. I feel like I was doing a witch voice,
you were
but I
also
gotta
doing
switch
a
it up.
bit of
You've been
witch.
a little bit of skeleton.
I'm an evil skeleton. Ooh. I'm gonna play the xylophone with my ribs. Ooh.
Oh, you hear that? Oh, really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And
Alright.
what are you?
Vampire, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm one of
Yeah.
the low key vampires, you know. Just being cool, you know. I'm tired of the old Dracula stuff.
boring. Yeah, no biggie.
I'm
I don't know
cool.
why
I'm hip.
being a vampire always has to be this whole life encompassing thing.
I go to Starbucks at night, you know. I
Yeah.
dip a little blood in my mocha frap.
Yeah.
Frap app.
Frap
Yeah,
app.
when you go to Wawa, instead of getting mayonnaise, you put blood on your
I put blood.
hoagie.
I mix blood and mayo and make a delicious little
Blayo?
mix. I make blayo. Mix. You know, they've been selling it at Walmart recently. The
Yeah,
two
the
little mixed
mayo
ones.
chup.
Yeah, the mayo chup, but I just
Yeah.
put a little blood instead. I call it blood chup.
What's scarier than mayo chup actually existing?
Mayo chup is fucking delicious.
I'm not surprised, but I would never buy it.
It's
Wait, what is this?
mayo ketchup.
Ah!
Bro, that shit's
Ah!
so good.
Ah!
Oh my god, you're a fool. You're missing out, son.
Thanks for
Disgusting.
blowing the mic.
Mayo, ketchup, Worcestershire sauce, and a little bit of pepper. Oh,
That's just burger sauce.
oh, it's so good.
What do you put that on?
I put it on whatever the fuck I want,
Put it on
baby.
your
Whatever I
ice cream.
I
want,
put it on
baby.
my ice cream. I put it on my mayonnaise. I put it on my sandwich.
When you're eating your jar of mayonnaise.
It's like, this could use a little more. This could just. And there's
Yeah, but
nothing spookier than
Don't
that,
fucking
guys.
push it back just because
Yeah, we can. peek
you
in a bit.
blow the mic.
Sorry, fine.
Huh?
I'm so sorry!
You put a little mayo. You guys want a little ASMR for the spooky cat?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, chains rattling. Oh, that's gonna sound like cancer. Stop. Holy shit.
Sound like cancer, Jesus. Remember when like describing something as cancer was just like a thing to do?
Remember when you just call your friends gay and it'd be alright? Now I can't call you a faggot anymore in public.
Yeah.
I have to call you behind closed doors.
You have to whisper. You have
Behind closet doors.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
ha
Thanks, man.
ha. Yeah.
It's pretty freaking funny if you ask
Here
me.
at the Lunch Period Podcast, we are homophobic.
You can't say that! God.
Just kidding. It's a joke.
Oh yeah, haha.
Ah, it's so funny.
Just kidding. Ian, finish your fries.
Ian, finish your
They're not
fries.
just mine.
They were the group fries.
The group fries.
Alright, I'm gonna
Ian, for
eat some-
Halloween, you're communism. What's scarier than that?
Ooh. Ooh.
Liberals beware, you're in for a scare.
Get red pill.
Red pill the beach.
You think Dracula's red pill?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, of course. Who's the most liberal Halloween character?
Oh shit, Frankenstein. For
Who's
Yeah.
sure.
the leftist? Oh yeah, that's
Frankenstein.
good.
Frankenstein's
No.
monster. Sorry. Frankenstein's monster's up there, dude.
He's up there, but I don't know, the Invisible Man.
He's all about equality. Oh yeah, Invisible
Yeah.
Man.
I'd say the Wolfman is probably the most conservative.
so?
I think
He's a big burly man running around in flannel.
not exactly.
Jeans.
I just watched it.
Overalls.
He's-
Sounds like
He is definitely conservative. He's like a womanizing weirdo. But I think I put my money on actual Victor Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Oh, the-
all right,
yeah,
The
Doctor?
actual
Oh, yeah.
scientist.
Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah. He literally wants control over people's bodies, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's Texas.
He's an allegory for Texas.
I'm an allegory. I'm an allegory for Texas. Oh.
How do we get political in the Halloween cast?
Because we
Almost
asked,
like immediately, too.
I asked if Dracula was red pill, and then we asked which one is the most conservative.
Who's the most centrist?
Who's the centrist?
Halloween
Fucking
monster.
Gilman, because he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
He's just a fish.
Oh, I don't agree either way.
I think both sides are stupid.
Whoever pollutes the ocean less, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll be on their side.
He's just an environmentalist.
Yeah, he
That's
might
cool.
be.
I like
He's a
that
hippie.
guy. What's the best movie to watch during Halloween?
Ooh. Sorry, that just came out.
Whatever the name of the
Why are
band.
you so legitimately embarrassed about
It
it?
just came out.
What the fuck's wrong with you today?
He said, I'm sorry, it just came out and covered his mouth. Like he said something
I didn't
awful.
have control over it. It just came out.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
Andrew, you're just like saying shit and then getting really sad that you said
Listen,
things.
my sister, she's been giving me bad habits. All right, go on. Sorry.
What? You just fucking
She has
say
like
that.
tics, dude. She has like these weird little tics. She'll be like, meow, 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 meow. And she'll be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And then now I'm doing shit like that. Anyways, David, you had a question.
What's the best movie to watch on Halloween?
Halloween.
Halloween is not the best movie to watch on Halloween.
Halloween's a good one.
It's alright.
It's fun. It's fun
It's
to
a
watch
good
in a group.
movie.
I like Halloween.
Yeah.
It's like it's not a good group movie. You just sit there and watch a bunch of like 70s people wander around and then they slowly die.
Everybody
Yeah.
shoots the shit. It's fun.
Ugh.
Last time I went to see Halloween at the theater was so much fucking fun, and not even because of the movie.
Last time I
Everyone
watched
was just talking shit. It was hilarious.
That's fair, I guess. I think Trick or Treat's great.
Yeah. My opinion on Halloween is it's like I don't even necessarily like watching like real like actual like scary horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, like Halloween is like all boils down to your childhood. It's like you know,
Scary Godmother.
it's based around kids pretty much.
Yeah.
So my favorite movie to watch on Halloween is the Monster Squad, the one that we watched last year.
Yeah, it's a
I
good
think
one.
that's like the perfect Halloween movie.
David, you really enjoy the idealistic childhood, and I think that's really cute.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think you're naive.
Oh.
No, I like that David has his childhood spirit in him still.
It's lucky you.
It hasn't been all eaten away.
Yeah.
David's a big
I
child.
don't know. I appreciate that about you, Dave.
I appreciate it.
It's really sweet.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
I appreciate Monster Squad.
Yeah.
It's
Also, Evil Dead.
alright. Sorry, Ian. You guys like monsters.
You liked it.
I
Yeah.
actually like Monster Squad.
Sorry.
He did.
It was
We
okay.
watched it and he was like, that was great. And then now he hasn't watched it in a
I
while,
guess
so he just
like-
thinks he doesn't like it because he does this shit all the
I
fucking
guess I'm
time.
just thinking it's Goosebumps. I don't fucking know.
No.
It's definitely not Goosebumps.
It's
Alright,
not
okay.
Goosebumps.
No, it's what we were talking about because they call each other like assholes and
Yeah.
You little asshole.
yeah. Wolfsman got nards.
They just talk about his balls.
Okay,
my
it was-
favorite.
It was
line
fun.
of the
It was
movie.
fun. It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, don't fucking lie to
It
him.
was
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Okay, here's why I'm giving it a negative thing right now, negative spin, because
Other people are talking positive.
that's not what I would want to watch on Halloween. That's not what I personally want to watch on Halloween.
We all have our different opinions.
Yes, but Monster Squad wasn't bad. I will say.
I think that's a good movie to watch during the month, but
Yeah,
not
for
on
sure.
Halloween.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think Trick or Treat's a good one. Halloween's a good one. Halloween 3 is probably better than Halloween 1 to watch on Halloween.
What's Trick or Treat?
That guy. The
The small
Hellraiser.
child with
Yeah, the little pumpkin head guy. Trick or Treat is like an anthology. Have
It's
you
a
ever
fairly
watched
new
it?
one.
No.
Oh, we should watch that.
Should we watch Trick or Treat?
Yeah, alright, we'll watch Trick or Treat.
Oh, let's do it.
It's really good, except for one of the segments is actually fucking terrible.
Oh.
And it's like, you're like, alright, this is whatever. And then they start playing Marilyn Manson. And it's like, the whole thing feels like kind of timeless. It doesn't really date itself up until that scene.
That's
and
Up
you're just
until
like,
Marilyn Manson comes on.
oh, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
That's funny. Okay, well, I want to watch that now.
I own it. They're making a second one. It's the guy who made Krampus.
Right.
Yeah.
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 I like watching like kind of goofy shit on Halloween.
I don't want anything to be too serious.
Yeah.
It has to be either
Yeah.
be weird or fun.
Yeah, it can be like actually disturbed.
Yeah, that's why I like Evil Dead so much.
Evil
Yeah.
Dead. Oh man, yeah, so much fun.
I think as far as you can go is like Halloween, where it's like it's not
Yeah.
it's not serious, but You can just sit there and not be like, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff from the 80s, I think, is perfect because it still has like the cheese factor to it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Except that. I made Katie watch Hellraiser.
Hellraiser?
She did not like it.
Hellraiser!
Still have to watch it. Yeah, we have the little sticky note at theater still that says Ian points to the Hellraiser guy.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know who did
And
that.
Rob wrote, I see the resemblance.
Yeah. Yeah, they put a fucking sticky note next to the picture of Pinhead and said, Ian. And then Rob commented, oh, I see the resemblance. And it's been there ever since.
And he taped it there so it's stuck. It's great.
there forever.
I don't see the resemblance.
You know what's funny?
Even a little bit.
Happy every time.
You know what's funny? Everyone blamed it on Shannon.
Huh? Oh, really?
Yeah, and then the one day Shannon was like, hey, Ian, I hope you realize I didn't put the Ian thing. And I was like, oh, I thought you did. I thought it was fucking funny. She's like, oh, okay. I should have taken the blame.
It's cool.
That's funny. Shannon would never do such a thing.
No. She just makes bananas.
She just makes bananas.
What's a fucking like movie people watch or like talk about for Halloween you just fucking hate? Or just like a horror movie.
I don't give a fuck about this Disney movies. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, Halloween Town?
I don't care. I'm sorry.
I fucking hate Halloween Town.
Those are so bad.
Halloween Town and Hocus Pocus are two of the worst shits. I hate them.
What the fuck is Hocus Pocus? I'm so sick of hearing
it's
about
these three
it.
lesbian witches, and they're like, they're witches, and that's it. It sucks.
Yeah, it's not our demographic. We're not TikTok girls. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Ryan literally has an original theatrical poster for that movie because he likes
Hocus
it.
Pocus?
He went to the Hocus Pocus house in Salem.
I hate Hocus Pocus.
People love that shit.
Passion.
Yeah.
I've never watched it because I feel like I'll just put it on and it'll happen at me.
Yeah.
I won't watch it.
Yeah.
It'll just like flow through me.
You'll see a screen with things on it.
Yeah.
You just sit there frustrated.
Yeah, I don't really care about those Disney ones.
That's a perfect fucking example.
Yeah.
Like, put on Scary Godmother. I'll sit there. I'll enjoy it.
I'll sit and watch Scary Godmother.
I will admit it's terrible.
Yeah.
These movies suck.
They do.
Listen, they're
Andrew wants to fuck Scary Godmother real
same.
bad.
They're really ugly, but I don't think they suck. They're not like
The second one is
bad.
fucking bad.
I remember
the second one being bad. I remember the first one being like, oh, this is cute.
The first one was like cute and intriguing as a kid. You're like, oh, what the fuck? All these monsters are cool.
I just remember looking at the werewolf guy and wanted to punch him in the mouth. I hate him.
I hate him.
I
hate him with a passion.
He makes me sick to my stomach.
He's the worst. I hate him.
I hate the monster too. Just a weird monster guy.
Oh, yeah,
He looks like fucking Eduardo went through radiation.
yeah, that's exactly what I thought too.
That's
like,
good.
Bro, they fucked him up, dude. No.
What happened?
What happened?
You ever watch that weird shit and you're like, who came up with this fucking garbage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember my grandma got run over by a reindeer? They'll play every fucking year on
Why?
Christmas on Cartoon Network.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like, who
It was
wrote
the
this?
worst shit ever. I hated it.
Because it's never like, it's not like from animation you've ever seen. It's not a company you've ever seen. It's not a style you've ever seen as a child. It just shows up and you're like, what the fuck?
There's like all of the other reindeer too.
Yeah.
That one's like, what is this?
Yeah. You know what? I think they're like from Canada, and then they just like show them over down here.
Float over.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Subpar animation.
God
always comes from Canada.
Yeah.
All right, what was the best Halloween special like growing up you ever watched?
The Billy and Mandy ones.
Baby boy.
Oh my god! Yeah, you're right.
The Billy and Mandy ones are up there.
Big Boogie Adventure.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bro, that one made me like really sad, like for Grimm, because like I remember like that's like really late in the show, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, what the fuck they do to you, Grimm? He's like fucked up. He's like a coward. He's like has no power. They ruined him, and I'm like, as a kid, I'm like, what the fuck happened to him? They ruined him, dude. Like I was really sad for him at that point. I was like a child.
And Mandy was like sad because she thought like Billy died and was like, wait, is Mandy feeling emotion? What?
Yeah, that one made me go through some weird empathy.
And plus, it had that song by Voltaire.
Yeah,
which fucking slaps.
So good. Oh,
it does. That's a fucking quality one. I'm trying to think of other ones.
That's a fun one.
Hold on, keep
the SpongeBob episode fucking freaked me out.
That episode's disgusting.
I hated that
One
episode.
where it just becomes a brain.
Yeah. I hated
fucking
it.
nasty.
Something was off about that. Like the art direction was different than the rest of the show.
One. Season 1 is a completely different art direction.
Yeah.
It's really dark.
It had a different art direction from the rest of season 1 though. Something was off about it. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. I've watched all of like the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob more times than I could possibly count. But something about that.
That's where my favorite Squidward line comes from.
What?
I'm here for your pickle.
I'm here for your pickles, SpongeBob.
Such a fucking... He's disgusting.
So gross.
It really does look off. They have shadows. I think that's part of it.
Maybe there was
harsh shadows.
Maybe there was like lighting in a lot of it.
There probably was, yeah.
Because you will watch a cartoon and then like they'll add lighting for the movie or like for a special or something, and you'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Why does it look so good?
Yeah, why is there like depth to it now?
It's
weird. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other good ones.
Yeah, really, I'm trying to think too. I just had one and I lost it.
Fuck. You said Gravity Falls.
Oh yeah, Gravity
Falls was a good one.
Summerween.
Yeah, Summerween. I remember watching that. I'm like, you can't do a Halloween during summer, and then they did it, and I was like, oh shit.
Oh shit! I guess they can.
That was fun.
Did you guys see Bill Cipher showed up in the fucking Simpsons?
Oh yeah, he did.
It's fucking weird.
It was bizarre.
Yeah, he told everyone to buy crypto. I was
awesome.
like, God damn it.
Buy Dogecoin.
Buy crypto, you suckers.
That's funny.
Fucking Bill is the best voice.
He does.
I do love it. What's another good one? I remember I don't remember anything about it, but I remember the Fairly Odd Parents one being pretty good because they had that song. Real and scary.
I don't know that one.
I don't know either, yeah.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Well, they had one where I think the summer was like, I wish Halloween's not scary enough. I wish everybody, the costume they wore became real or something like that.
And then Timmy has to put together the fake, shitty costume of a bunch of random things.
I remember that one a little bit.
And fight the Nega Chin.
Yeah.
The worst named fucking character.
They couldn't call him like Anti-Chin or like Dark Chin. They had to call him Nega Chin. Oh man.
You gotta be really careful how you say that name.
Dude, they better add Crimson Chin to the fucking Nickelodeon fighting game.
They totally should. Oh man.
That game is bonkers.
That game is bonkers. It's nuts. I don't know whose idea that was, but it was great. Who'd you say it was?
It was the guys that made Slap City.
Oh yeah, they're begging Nick to make a game.
Yeah. They're like, fine, you can have like 5 fucking things. God, I hate this cat.
Ian's black cat.
Ooh.
Pretty spooky. Ooh.
A nega cat. Ooh.
Ooh.
Sorry. I scared my girlfriend.
We're gonna cut so much out of this fucking episode.
What?
Already. God damn.
Pause it.
Do you know what knocking is?
No.
Pause it, you cunt.
I can just cut it out. It's fine.
Alright, David, all the shit you're not gonna cut out, I'm gonna give you a punch for
Andrew, I always cut things out. You're the one that never cuts anything out.
This is true.
We'll see.
Yeah, fuck you, Andrew. I actually go through and edit these podcasts.
I listen to them. Okay, back to Halloween.
I might not edit that out now because it's funny.
That is funny. Back to Halloween.
Halloween, ooh. Here's a pixie stick. What's the best Halloween candy?
Bro, I love getting chocolate.
Chocolate's good.
I always hate when I get fucking a bunch of dum-dums and a bunch of extra sugary shit. 'Cause I'm like, man, my stomach's gonna feel like garbage after this.
Got a bonzo.
I don't like chocolate.
What?
I don't like chocolate.
You don't like chocolate?
No.
What the fuck? What do you mean you don't like chocolate?
I don't think it's that great.
You don't like chocolate in anything?
No, not that I don't like it anything.
What do you mean? Like you don't like chocolate bars? Like chocolate as is?
Like, I would much rather have a bunch of random sugary shit than chocolate. Because chocolate just all tastes the same. Hold on. How much is different between a Three Musketeers, a Snickers, and a fucking Milky Way?
Those are fucking those are the lowest tiers of chocolate.
What?
That's
Three
not anything.
Musketeers
I like getting a Twix, and I like getting a Kit Kat. I like getting a Reese's. Anything
those
besides
are the best
that,
fucking ones.
I don't want. If you give me a Hershey chocolate bar, I'll fucking shit on you.
Hershey chocolates suck. The dark ones are so good.
I mean, it doesn't, but keep going.
The dark ones are so good.
I don't know.
Chocolate Kit Kats are so... But dark chocolate Kit Kats are S-tier candy. If I get a dark chocolate Kit Kat, I don't give a fuck.
Fuck dark chocolate.
Oh my
Fuck you.
God, I'm surrounded by fucking idiots.
I like dark chocolate.
Chocolate's the best
Here's the thing. I don't like shitty Halloween candy chocolate. If I got nice, fucking expensive chocolates, I'm like, alright.
Okay, so you don't say you don't like chocolate.
I know, but I have to give that blanket statement.
No, you don't. You say you start.
I don't.
With
But
your
I'm realizing the more I speak that I'm wrong, so I'm trying to dig myself out of this hole.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Alright,
because I do
fair
that too.
enough.
I'll just be like, no, I fucking hate movies. Movies, gay. And I'm like, wait a second. No, I don't not like movies. I just don't like that one.
I don't
movie.
prefer chocolate.
So on Halloween, you would rather get
A bunch of
sugary
junk.
sweets rather than the little fun-sized fucking bites of milk.
You know what? I think I can agree with that.
Cause here's the thing, I can eat way more of this shit than chocolate.
Yeah, you're right.
If I
do
make
get
two
tired
pieces-
of chocolate faster than like sugary shit.
I eat a fucking Three Musketeers once a year. I'm like, I'm good. I don't need another one.
I think that's why I like chocolate, because I'll be satiated. I won't want more and more. I'll just be like, alright, I had like 5 bites of chocolate.
But I'm not satiated. I'm sick of it. I'm like, ugh,
Well,
I don't want to eat any.
I'm satiated. Because that happens with me with the sugary shit. I'll just be like, it just becomes like acid in my mouth.
It depends on what
I
you're
can
eating.
feel my teeth.
You
fucking
can't have
dissolve.
too many gobstoppers. You can't have too many like.
Yeah.
There's a few candies
Skittles,
that just ruin you.
Skittles will cut up my fucking mouth, and they'll get too sugary.
I fucking love the oh my god, fuck. What are those lollipops with the bubblegum inside? What are those called?
Blow pops.
Blow pops.
Blow pops.
Fucking love the blue raspberry one, but if I eat too many of them, I'm like, oh, my mouth gets like numb. I don't know what it is.
Yep.
Blow pops are like toxic.
Yeah. I love them. I love them.
I love
Oh my god.
Gummies. Gummies are so good.
I like.
Depends on the kind.
Yeah.
So the gummy worms you got?
Those are good. Gummy bears are
Trolleys or
good.
Gummy bears are good.
Not a huge fan of gummy
I
bears.
don't like big gummies. When I really have to bite through it, like I don't like little gummy hamburgers.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Like when I have to work to eat my candy, I'm like, fuck
That's
this.
fair.
I'll eat Sour Patch Kids every
Sour Patch Kids
day.
are good. Sour Patch Kids are
That's
good.
another one that fucks up my
They will
mouth.
fuck up
It
my
does,
mouth for
yeah.
sure, though. I like mixing those with chocolate. It's delicious.
That can be good.
Little jellies and little chocolate.
Maybe I'll try that.
Chocolate covered gummy bears can be good.
Oh, it's so fucking good. Dark chocolate covered chocolate. Oh.
Oh.
But David, fuck you. I'm not liking dark
We already had this debate about
I know,
chocolate.
but fuck you still.
Alright, fine.
It's so good.
And Andrew got really upset that I said I don't mind white chocolate.
You're allowed to be wrong.
White chocolate's actually, I don't mind it too much. David, you're so fucking wrong.
White chocolate, you can literally have one piece and that is it.
Yeah.
you'd be
You
like,
cannot have
I'm
more.
good.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hate you, David.
What's your best Halloween memory?
Best Halloween.
I liked it when we walked around that neighborhood shouting, "I like big balls."
Oh yeah, that was great.
I like big balls.
That might be up there.
Biggest balls of them all.
Was I there for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were there.
Oh, okay.
We were trick or treating.
Wait, didn't we lose Andrew or something for a while?
For a little. For like 10 minutes, we lost Andrew.
Because you wanted to hang with Ian's sister, I think.
Yes!
Yeah.
You fucking freak.
What? With your sister?
You freak.
Yeah, he and his sister like drove Ian over to our neighborhood or something, and she was there for a while, and
You went with her group for a little so you could be with my sister. You fucking.
he had a crush on her, yeah. And me, Ian, and Kaylee.
Oh, we're still hanging out with Kaylee. No wonder.
Yeah.
No wonder I don't remember this shit.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
It's a lifetime ago.
I don't think we were really hanging out. I think it was like. Yeah.
She was just there.
She was just there.
Yeah, sometimes she just
Oh,
show
yeah.
up. She didn't have anything.
Yeah, she literally just showed up and we were like, alright, well, we're not gonna kick her out. That'd be mean. And then she
Yeah.
left. And then we found you just like standing in the middle of the street or some shit. Like, I remember you in a really bizarre spot and we were like, what the fuck is Andrew doing?
Like an NPC companion.
Yeah.
It's just like there. Like, oh, here's a cutscene coming up.
I think that was the year you were like, I'm gonna dress up as Walter White, and I was like, all right, I'll dress up as Jesse Pinkman.
It was.
My Jesse Pink was just wearing a beanie and sweatpants.
No, you'd have bought a bag of little meth.
We made the
Oh
bag.
yeah, we made the
We
map.
made mad.
We had a friend in high school named Jared, and he was kind of categorized as being a bit of a druggie. So one day we brought little rock candy that looks like meth from Breaking Bad in like little drug bags. It's like, hey Jared, I got something for you. His eyes lit up like unlike anything I'd ever seen in my life. He was so genuinely happy. It made my day.
That's so cool. The one guy who knew who the fuck we were was like ecstatic.
Yeah.
He was like, bro.
I feel
So
like
fucking cool. We gave him a little baggie of nasty, sweaty meth.
I feel like you guys were walking up the house and they were like, "Who are you?" And then you said, and everyone was like, "Oh, haha, okay."
Oh,
It was like
alright.
as soon as they realized they were fine.
Okay.
I remember I went trick or treating once, and that douchebag. I think it was when I was dating Kaylee, and that douchebag Jack decided to come along, and I was like, "Fuck this retard." And he literally just wore like a Ushanka hat and was like, "I'm Russian," and I was like, "I fucking hate you. Get the fuck out of here."
Listen, Jack.
I hate that fucking moron.
Are we talking about the same Jack?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course we are.
No, Jack is a good
David,
guy.
you had a complete different experience
He's
with
a
all
good
these
guy.
people.
He's a good
All
person.
right,
They
fine.
all hated me.
Jack probably did not.
Yeah, I don't know
hate
why you got so much hate back in the day. I don't know why.
I don't think Jack hated Ian.
Jack,
No,
I don't
he
think
did.
Jack has the capacity to
Jack-
hate anybody.
I don't think
Like
so.
literally.
Jack did not like me.
He probably...
Jack and Matt did not like me.
Matt, sure. Matt was a little dickhead. but
Yeah.
I don't think Jack. Jack was just like a weird, nice guy.
He was just a fucking moron. Oh, I'm a Russian. Shut up.
That is a low tier fucking Halloween costume.
That
I
is
do hate when
lame.
people do that.
And then someone fucking made him do push-ups, and he got really mad. You're like, all right, you want candy? Do push-ups for me.
That's gay. I hate that.
No,
Yeah, fuck that.
no, hold on.
What?
He wasn't in a costume.
Oh.
He was wearing a hat.
So he was like,
He was like, fuck you. Like, fucking, like, work for it,
still,
douchebag.
that's gay. I hate
No,
Yeah, that's gay.
I'm
Fuck
with
No,
that.
an adult getting a little fucking power trip over a child. He's
Here's
a
the
kid.
thing. No,
He's
no.
like 14 max.
No.
Yeah.
We were, it was, maybe.
If you're dating Kaylee, you're like 13, 14.
Good point. Listen.
A
Here's
weird,
the thing.
creepy adult, do push-ups for me because you're
No,
wearing
here's
a
the
hat.
thing. He was
Just
being
give
a
him push-ups
no,
for kids.
no. He was being a shithead about it. He was like, at first the guy's like, well, I'm not fucking giving you anything. Like, no.
Yeah.
And Jack was, give me candy. Give me candy.
Ian, I bet you fucking this is warped in your fucking
No,
brain.
literally.
I bet this is warped in your brain.
No, he
I
was
bet-
like, he
okay.
wasn't crying and screaming and kicking his feet. I was exaggerating, but he was like, no, like, that's not fair. Like, you got candy. And
Yeah.
he's like, you're not in costume. Like, I don't have to give you anything.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, well, do some push-ups for me. Literally, he was like, yeah, just do a push-up. And Jack was like, no. I'm like, he's like, all right, you're getting candy. And then Jack did a push-up. He's like, all right, take a fucking Twix. Get out of here. And it was so bizarre.
I still hate that.
That's still really gross. I hate that shit.
Yeah. Just
That's
give a kid candy.
So
Fuck
grimy.
you.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't want it. I wouldn't give him candy.
Ugh.
I would rather give candy to like a 30-year-old dude who shows up in a costume than like a 15-year-old that's like, oh look, I'm this with like a hat on.
All right, they are a little shithead, but it's fucking Halloween. Just fucking throw. It's one piece of candy. They'll leave. You'll meet a million other kids who put in effort.
I bet Jack either never went trick or treating again or
No.
only went in costume.
It's very real. Very real possibility.
Ugh.
Remember, want to tell the story the last time we tried to go trick-or-treating?
Yes.
I
Remember
just regaled that story to Katie recently
Oh yeah.
because we walked past her house and I was like, "Fuck that bitch."
Yeah. I was so upset. We were we were doing the podcast, so we must have been 16, right?
We were 16 and we were all like, "This is the last time we're ever gonna get to do this."
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I put in fucking effort, man.
Yeah.
I think that was the year I bought that big big jacket that was
Yeah.
going as the Undertaker. I was-
When you got your famous trench coat.
yeah, my
Yes.
famous trench coat.
That
Yeah.
wears all day.
And I was like, man, this is cool. This is my last time. I'm gonna do it up right. We're going trick or treating through Ian's neighborhood. Was it literally the first
It was
house?
literally the first house.
Literally the first house. I walked up there, and they were like, I rang the doorbell. I was like, hey, trick or treat. They were like, how old are you? And it was a cunt, bitch old lady. And she's like, how old are you? And I'm like, 16. She's like, you're too old. And then she fucking closed the door on me.
Yeah. Fuck that lady.
And I was like, fuck you. And that was the first time I was like, alright, I want to get some fucking eggs, some toilet paper. This is what happens when you don't get kids candy on Halloween.
Yeah,
this is what befalls you.
We were started out vengeance, then we got back to my house and we all got really depressed.
Sad, just depression.
I remember my mom was like, "What the fuck happened?"
Oh man.
Because you all came back, we all sat in my room for like an hour and just were like,
this fucking sucks.
We were like, we're not kids anymore.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. 16-year-olds, come on. Oh my god.
"It's so shit."
16-year-old's a fucking baby.
Just let.
I think everyone should be able to trick or treat.
Yeah, fuck that.
It should be encouraged for children, but everyone should be allowed.
Yeah, man. If it was fucking socially acceptable for all of us, I would convince you guys to go trick or treating with
You
me.
wouldn't have to
Fucking-
convince me at all.
All right, yeah.
I would just fucking go. That's why. It's the only reason I'm gonna have a child. Just so I can go trick or treating with him.
You're gonna have a child because you don't wear a condom to pull out. You fucking maniac.
Yeah, Andrew.
Absolute dunce.
A, TMI, and B, not accurate.
A, alright, yeah, you got me. B, accurate.
You guys know nothing of my coming tactics.
Hurt you.
Actually, David knows a little bit too much.
Why do you talk to David about your cum? Why?
It's just It's late night.
Fuckers.
All right, listen. Ian, you can ask questions after the podcast.
Yeah.
Great.
Anyways,
What were we talking about?
we're
Calm.
talking about
Come.
how 16-year-olds should be able to trick or treat without some old cunt going too old.
Oh yeah. Last year, my sister was like, "Hey," it was like my mom didn't want to go trick or treating. She's like, "David, you want to go trick or treating with me?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I do."
Yeah.
So I was like, he was like, "Yo, take a bag." I'm like, "I'm gonna take a fucking bag." And I had a child next to me, so I had an excuse.
Exactly.
And I went trick or treating as a fucking 23-year-old. It was great.
Yep.
It was perfect.
I love it. I want to do it.
Can we just go like find a kid?
Can we adopt
on
a
his
kid?
own? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Is
the
there a
three of us.
rent-a-kid service? Like, maybe the baby parlor.
You get him for the 3
Yeah.
hours. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can pick one up at the baby parlor. You're like, all right, we're just taking just for the night, just for Halloween. We're gonna take him trick or treating. He's gonna get his.
We're gonna
We're
get ours.
fucking
We're gonna get
ours.
ours.
We're gonna get our candy.
I know somebody who works at a daycare, so maybe we can
arrange it.
Yeah,
We
maybe
could,
we'll
yeah,
arrange
just like
it.
slip us a kid.
That's
It's
such,
like, all right, here you go.
that's such a sentence.
They slide the kid under the door.
He's in a
Shove him
carpet.
through the mail slide.
He's in a carpet. They roll him out.
Every time that a car bumps, it's like, oh.
Shut up! You're getting candy. Don't you want candy? He's like, yes,
Yes.
And like he comes out, he's like, all right, we're at Spirit Halloween. I'm like, all right, here's $60, pick a costume. No Fortnite.
No, put it back.
Comes out with a marshmallow costume. I'm like, you fucker,
Bitch.
you got around me this time.
Yeah, fine. Ugh, come on, get in.
Got the he's
Look,
got
you want candy.
Now he'd be like, it doubles as a basket, and then show his head. And
They
it's just
fill
hollow.
the head with candy.
And you're like, all right, cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, kid. Let's go.
I like that.
Yeah.
What's the best costume you ever had?
None. I had shit costumes every year.
Well, the best out of your shit. Pick 3.
I wanted to-
Or what's the funniest, even?
When I was a very small child, I was a skeleton. That is still my favorite costume.
Cool.
And you rattled your bones.
Yeah, now after that moment, I was always a skeleton to this very day.
Woo! You lost all your baby chub that night.
Yeah, I grew 2 feet. Didn't change a
Your skin
pound.
can stretch.
Yeah,
It elongated.
It's just like
my
over.
parents had to buy a new bed. I woke up and they thought I was a ghoul.
It's a vampire's assistant in our bed.
The vampire must be near.
My hair was white at the time,
That's
so I probably
cool.
did look like a ghoul.
That's really funny. You ever seen pictures of you as a baby and your hair is just like
Yeah, I had pure
it's
white
just
hair
like
when I
really
was
fucking
born.
white. Yeah.
Like it was actually clear.
Oh, that's
That's
pretty
weird.
It was awesome. Now I have this shitty brown hair.
cool. That's dope.
You're handsome, Ian.
Fuck you.
Good hair.
I'll kill you.
Okay.
We're all brown haireders here.
Yeah.
You have black hair.
No, it's
dark,
brown.
dark brown.
It's very
Dark
dark.
brown.
Dark Mexican brown. Dude.
It's like
brown.
dark chocolate.
Black hair is like black. Like you'll know black hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to dye my hair black, so you just have to see how it is.
Do it.
you
You
do?
dye your hair. You dye your beard red.
Dye your beard red.
No, anybody who
black.
dyes their beard is a fucking loser. And I
Yeah,
hate
you're
them.
right.
Purple.
Okay.
Dye your teeth green.
Dye your teeth green.
Disgusting.
You don't want no greens?
Oh, gross.
But the best.
Oh yeah, Halloween
The
costume.
best costume I ever had was I wanted Slash one year, the guitarist.
Uh-huh.
And I had my guitar case, on my back, and I put like a broomstick in it so it would stay up.
Uh-huh.
So I was carrying that on my back, and anytime we went to the next house, I just opened the top of it, and they put candy in my Halloween and my thing, and I thought that was very clever.
That is really cool.
That is clever.
Here you go, put it in my guitar case. And he goes, you can't really play guitar, kid.
And then you
you're
play
right.
it through the fire and flames, and you shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I wore the glasses for like 2 houses. I was like, it's dark, I can't
I
see
can't
anything.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks when you get a costume you have to like kind of present to the people, and it's like
Yeah.
every time we're like,
Yeah.
oh, all right, I'll flip up the glasses and throw my jacket or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you ever seen the kids that are like, their parents make these really expensive and intricate Transformers
Yeah, yeah,
costumes?
Yeah.
Can you imagine that kid getting on his knees and curling into a ball
time.
every fucking house? He's
Show
like,
him.
he's Bumblebee, look.
He's exhausted after the 3rd fucking house.
His knees are fucking like red.
You can hear the crunching of the bones every time.
He makes the sound, honey, and it's his muscles tearing.
That him and crying.
Yeah. I like the costumes where it's like a parent and they'll like put their baby in the chest or something,
Oh yeah.
and then like he'll be a part of the costume, like the
Oh, like the
Aliens
alien
Ripley
thing?
one?
Yeah.
I
That was
saw
cute.
saw once they had this weird like backpack where their kid was on a seat, and it was like a little Nosferatu baby.
That's cool.
That's great.
He's like painted white, and he's just like.
That's so funny.
It was so fucking great.
That's beautiful.
It's cute.
And it was a baby, so he looked just as horrifying.
Oh my fucking god. There's this like, I guess it's not really that new of a trend, but it's like where you have like legs and then like a head sticking out of you.
That is, I'd say,
It's
newer.
like somebody's riding you.
It's popular now.
But there's one where there's like
the
alien stealing the kid.
I love
Bro,
that.
have you seen that?
Which one?
There's just like some fucking kid who goes nuts.
There's
he
two.
goes wild about it. He's like pulling at the door. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Don't let him take me!" And it's like it looks like the alien's taking him.
That's awesome.
And he's running backwards and everything, so it looks like the alien's fucking booking it with him. And it's like, holy shit.
The dedication, I like it.
So funny.
Yeah, those are fucking gold.
Yeah, those are great.
I remember when everyone liked the stupid like T-Rex one.
Yeah.
There's always like a trendy costume.
Yeah.
This year I need to buy the blow up minion one.
Minion.
I just want to
It's
fucking
so
run
good.
around it as a minion.
No, be the Among Us guy.
Among Us.
It's just like a stupid inflatable piece of plastic.
It's
you
just a
gotta
big
run around
bean.
in, yeah.
You're sus! And run
I'll
away.
fucking kick every child that says I'm sus.
You can't do anything. You'll just fall over. You have no arms.
I'll have a gun in there.
Through your costume.
Open
bullet
fire on
holes.
children.
Bro, imagine you go to a mall and they can't see any of the fucking weapons you have stashed under there. It's just a big plastic Among Us. Like, oh, come on in. And you just open fire.
That's horrible.
Ripping from your fucking stomach.
That's like a fucking movie
The
scene.
bullets start flying. And you're like, what the fuck?
It would be perfectly timed where like the family is just looking, like the kid's like, look, Among Us.
Among Us.
And the dad sees like something start poking at the edges of the costume.
No! Like two fucking LMGs.
Yeah.
Like these massive guns. Erupt from. That's the worst fucking thing.
Jars of spaghetti shit everywhere.
It's like RoboCop.
Yeah, it's just- oh, that's
Great.
disgusting.
Yeah, I'm really glad you thought of that, Andrew.
Holy fuck.
You remember that one year that somebody brought bullets to school on Halloween?
Yeah.
Or whatever?
Yeah.
That was weird.
I fucking downloaded the Raid too, and I watched it in class.
That's cool.
I remember my Spanish teacher had a talk with us after the thing, and I always found it really weird. And I think about this to this day, because she was like, "Oh, don't worry about the bullets, guys. They were just 22s, and those are just little things." It's like, yeah, they're
They're harmless.
They'll hardly kill you, and I'm like, "What the fuck is a bullet?"
They'll hardly kill you.
He was like, they won't kill you, and I'm like, "What is it gonna penetrate off my skin? Just bounce?"
I
It's
kinda.
like a BB gun.
It's still you shoot it, you
No,
die.
no. Here's the thing.
What?
They're not 100% wrong, but don't fucking say
They're
that.
exactly like I know she was trying to make the class feel better, like they're just small bullets,
Yeah.
but they're still fucking bullets.
Granted, that is the least lethal. Like realistically, if
Yeah.
you shot someone in the head, if you're not close, like they just like really hurt. Just crack your skull,
bullet
dude.
in your skull.
You
Yeah.
fucking pass out, but you wouldn't like
You could
die.
Still die from a
Well, you could 100%
gun
die.
shooting a bullet.
100%, but like,
Okay,
why the fuck would someone say that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're just little bullets.
They're just small bullets.
It's still a bullet.
Yeah, I was.
I'm
Really
at
weirded
school.
out.
I don't care. I don't want to get shot.
Exactly. Like, I don't want a bullet in my school. Thank you.
He did put a bullet in my school.
But yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a wild ride.
I never said my best costume.
What was it?
My favorite costume is still my Commander Rex costume from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Commander Rex thing, and then I like custom I taped my helmet up with like blue painter's tape. the clone trooper
clone
one.
helmet.
Yeah, so it like matched the rest of the costume. And I was like, yeah, I'm so cool. And I went to school like that, and then this fucking this asshole, this fucking fat aide from Y-Care, the after school program, he threw a fucking dodgeball at my head with the helmet on. And I fell over.
I remember the story.
I
That's
fucking hate him.
Awesome.
He's such a dick. He threw a dodgeball at a kid's fucking head just because he had a helmet on.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
And he was like, "Oh, you're fine. You have the helmet on." I'm like, "I fell over, you bitch. You threw a fucking dodgeball."
It's
at my
not a
head."
real
Asshole.
helmet.
I'm a kid. It's a piece of plastic. Oh, I hope he's dead. I hope he had a fucking heart attack.
I hope his bypass surgery failed and he died on the operating table.
That's evil.
He didn't even get to say goodbye to anyone.
Jesus Christ. Dude, he was fully expecting to wake up the next morning.
And he
dead.
never did.
He never fucking did.
Oh.
That's evil.
That's-
Anyways, that was my best costume.
Sure is wicked.
Yeah, it was
Jesus.
wicked. Like a wicked witch of the West.
What other
Wicked
ones
witch
did
of
we
the
have
West.
to talk about?
What else did we tell you from the
What tales did we have to talk about?
Jesus.
Let me. A little
Remember Andrew
frigid.
said something passive aggressive.
Oh, the time the lady yelled at us, spookiest place in the neighborhood. I guess it's just the crack den,
Yeah.
which we've shot many a video.
Yeah. Being one.
Yeah.
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 I thought they were gonna knock it down. I think they were, and then COVID happened, and then they just never.
They
knocked
never
it
knocked
down.
it down.
Which is good. That should
They
stay
knocked
to
down the
time.
place that we filmed the fucking Ain't No Rest for the Wicked.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, that
Oh,
place
that
where I
sucks.
broke your arm.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's gone. It's a fucking senile old person home.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's been a while
But
then.
it has.
Yeah.
But it just hit me yesterday. I was like, oh yeah.
Oh, that was the
A
place.
little piece of Bozo's history.
A little bozo.
Yeah. Ian, is that like brick husk of a thing still there in a maze?
Where?
Remember, like what we were going. Every time we'd walk past from the high school to your house, we'd pass this like weird brick thing.
Yeah, that's where we filmed, and that's what they
Oh,
knocked
around
down.
there. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's all gone. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was just, he's not wrong, it was a husk of a brick
It's just
building.
a husk of
A
a brick
husk.
building.
And then they tried to like turn it into something, and it failed miserably, and then they just sold the land to a fucking old folks home.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Cool.
You guys, I learned something. This is related to Halloween.
Yes.
The truth about like the witches and brooms, where they come from.
No.
You guys know about this?
No.
Okay, so back in the day,
Uh-huh.
a bunch of people that would call themselves witches, were just like fucking like goth hippies or whatever.
Oh,
They
really?
like live out in nature and do drugs and
Yeah.
have orgies or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So one of like the spells, quote unquote, that they would do would be like it would call it a flying potion, and to make this potion, you would need the fat of a human body. So what would happen is that these witches would go dig up the graves of babies. This is absolutely true, and like boil baby corpses because babies are fat.
What the fuck, David?
And
I thought this was gonna be funny.
this is funny.
Boiling babies, it's
Hold
hilarious.
on. They were already dead. They weren't killing babies.
David, if
They're
you're
just
dead
digging up
child,
baby corpses.
if you learned that your fucking stillborn child was boiled so a bunch of hippies could have orgies and fly, would you be ecstatic? Would you be giggling?
No, I'm fine with that. It's hot. Because here's the thing, right?
Okay,
Go on.
So because of this, witches were reviled back in their day.
No shit.
So the way that they would get around this is because for it to take full effect, you need to rub it against an orifice. So guys rub it on their buttholes, and girls would rub it on their vajayjays. So they would rub some of the baby goop on a broomstick, where like dresses or skirts sometimes just go.
David's such a
Like that.
fucking liar.
No, this is absolutely true.
You're
This
such
is
a liar.
Absolutely
You're
true.
such a liar.
I believed you, and
No!
you fooled me.
No, this is 100% true.
Oh yeah, they fucking masturbated with brooms.
They didn't masturbate with it, but they rubbed it on the broomstick and they put it. I was sent this in an academic fucking book. Someone was taking someone I know was trained to be a nurse, and they were like, "Look at this."
Yeah, they were
Hold on.
learning about witches and nurses. What?
There's a baby goop in the asshole.
Witches, broom,
They put baby goop in their ass.
origin. Hold on, let me fucking
God,
see this.
David, I hope you were lied to.
I
this
hope
is a
so.
Fucking farce.
I hope David just said this with utmost
Which
confidence.
Broom legend. I'm just gonna fucking look it up. David, when did you say this shit took place with the brooms?
I don't know. I don't know. Whenever witches were a thing.
Rub.
Fuck. Who sent that to me? It was somebody on the.
What liar?
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
In 1477, when accused of witchcraft in France, confessed that the devil gave her flying potions. She would smear the ointment on the stick, put it between her legs, and say, "Go, in the name of the devil, go." So maybe
Yes.
David isn't
Hold
lying.
on. I gotta find the actual message. Give me one.
Maybe they
give me
put
one
baby
sec.
goop on their couch.
I hate this place.
And
this
they
life.
flew.
I hate witches.
For some reason, I thought David meant this was like in the 70s or something, and I was like,
No,
"There's no
it was
fucking
like the
way."
1800s or whatever.
1800s. Yeah, we had fucking trains, guns, and witch baby goop.
I don't know.
Like 1400s, Dave.
It wasn't the 1400s.
Did you
Yes,
know?
it was the 1400s.
No. It would have been like the 1700s because that happened in fucking Salem.
It literally just said 1400s.
Oh, you want to hear a fun
Well, that's
little
probably when it started.
actually fact?
What?
I know witches were burned during the witch trials.
Oh.
I know.
So you know, David, you're fucking emo.
So they're burned?
No, they weren't burned. I just said they fucking weren't.
Oh, they weren't?
No, not a single one.
So what were they?
They were stoned and drowned.
Oh, no. Is that much better?
No. Sucks.
Is that worse?
Ah.
Is getting stoned worse than burning to death?
Maybe. You might get knocked out quick, though, when you get stoned.
Maybe. I feel like you inhale your own fumes or something and your nerves burn.
Yeah, but you feel them burn.
Yeah, I guess you feel them for a good minute.
Okay, here we go. Hold on. Let's check this out. My sister's
They
doing.
already figured it out.
My sister's doing it, but okay. Shut up. My sister's doing a course in drug education for school. The hallucinogenic species of something in the old world are often used for hexing herbs because they were used in green ointments or flying potions of European witches. A typical flying potion contained many substances, including
I'm not limited to.
something parentheses deadly nightshade, thorn apples, henbane, mandrake, and the fat of a child. The last ingredients helps to explain why witches were so disliked. They dug up dead babies and boiled them in pots to obtain the fat from their bodies. A mixture of plants and fats formed a green ointment that used to induce flying.
I hate that it's green.
The ointment was rubbed on the body, and the fat helped the tropanes to pass through the skin and enter the bloodstream. The process could be speeded up by applying the ointment to the genitals, male or female, and or the anus, where the rich supply of blood vessels readily absorb the hallucinogenic compounds. Sometimes witches use a staff made of ash wood to apply the ointment to themselves, but because of witchcraft was against the law, frequently carrying the death penalty, they often disguised the staff as a broomstick. This practice led to stories of witches flying on broomsticks. Of course, the ointment did not actually cause the witches to fly, but
they just got really high with,
yeah.
with the fucking mushroom goop in their asshole.
Yes. So there you go.
Great. I'm really fucking glad I know that.
I really thought you were bambooling us, that you were lying, that
I wish you
making
were.
up just a real fucking fool of us, but you didn't. Thanks.
But I was right. It was true.
You weren't lying. Now my life is worse.
I put the coach on my coach. Whoa!
I hate that they specifically say that it was green goo.
Yeah, green.
It couldn't just be goo. It was green goo.
Green slime.
Green goo on my cooch.
Well, that's why they're green.
Yeah.
Wow, we're learning so much about witches today.
Yes.
There's a movie called Green Slime, and the whole theme of the movie is just this fucking guy going,
Green slime. Green slime.
it's pretty funny.
It's pretty catchy,
Good.
I think. You'll remember it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Green slime.
Alright. You guys want to hear my hospital story?
Wait, before that,
Yes.
I would like to do a little ad break. If that's okay. We got our first sponsor.
Oh, Jesus.
All right,
Yeah?
take it away.
Well, alright folks, and listen here. Next week on American Browns, can you guess it? We got a whole lot of brown. Watch your favorite American Browns hassle, wrestle, tassel in the mudding pit. Woo-wee! Look at them go, them crazy mudding fellas. But don't fret, because there's even more brown to be had. Lil Pig Critters have been tearing up Pino's farm, and he sure has an explosive way of dealing with them. You won't want to miss this C4th of July he's got planned. That's right. Catch all this and more next week on American Browns. Only on TLC.
The Learning Channel.
Alright. Thank you, guys. Thank you, American Browns, so much for that sponsorship. Oh, man.
I don't know what this is about.
They paid us a lot of money
They did.
for something that's going to be seen by fucking no one.
Listen,
So
we
jokes
pulled the
on
rug
them.
over their eyes. They
Yeah.
gotta fucking deal with it. They made the goddamn mistake. They went through our
not
agent,
plugged
Bob
in.
Robertson.
No, it's just an update thing. Oh, wait,
It's
no.
not
No, it
plugged
says
in.
battery safe.
Watch this.
There we go. Yeah, they went through our agent Bob Robertson, and he is a fucking mastermind.
Oh, he's good.
How did we con him to work for us?
I have no idea. I think he just wants to fuck you. I think is really the thing.
Damn it.
Yeah, he just finds Ian hot.
Yeah. No biggie.
Anyways, David, you had a hospital story.
Yeah, hospital story.
David went to hospice.
Yes.
David went to hospice.
So just a few weeks ago, I wake up early in the morning and I say, "Ow, my ball really hurts."
Mm-hmm.
And I sit up, and it's to the pain to the point of where like I sat up and like, oh fuck, I need to lie back down. It's like it hurt real bad, guys. It hurt real bad.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually I work up the courage to roll out of the bed, and once I get up and start moving around, the pain goes away a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, but I had heard through a podcast we very much enjoy called Sleepy Cabin. If you get your balls twisted, you might need to get them amputated, which scared the ever-loving shit out of me.
Yeah.
So that was on my mind all day. So I get up, I go to work.
I could have lived my whole life without knowing that.
I know, right? Chris helped to ruin my life.
It's helpful information, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so I get up and I go to work, but I'm like, my ball still hurts a little bit, and I'm feeling very nauseous. And I looked up all the symptoms, and like, nausea was one of them. So I was like, okay, hey guys, I'm going to the hospital, just in case. I don't want one of my balls to be taken off.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys later.
You gotta act fast.
Yeah.
Did they let you leave?
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't think you were bullshitting?
No.
Okay.
I don't remember last time I left work early, so I've worked up some trust there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I go to the hospital. I'm like, hey, I think I got my nuts twisted. And they're like, all right, we'll take you in. They take my in. A man starts fiddling with my balls. He asked me in front of my mom if I've been up to any sexual activity recently.
He's feeling up your balls in
Why's
front of
your
your
mom there?
No, separately. He was like, "Hey, have you been up to any sexual activity?" And I was like, "No." And they were like, "Then I was like, all right, mom, leave." And he felt up my balls.
Okay.
So
Were his hands cold?
Was he hot?
He was not hot.
Was your hands cold?
He was, a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. Yeah. So I'm laying in bed for a while, and they're like, "All right, so we don't think you, or we can't tell for sure if you got your balls twisted, because they don't look twisted right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, but just in case, we want to get an ultrasound of your balls,
Your ball babies.
And I said, "Okay, doc." So
I said, Doc.
Doc, I don't want to get my balls ultrasounded.
Doc, my fucking balls are twisted. Doc.
Doc.
I said, Doc. Okay.
Doc. Yeah, so they rolled me down to the other side of the hospital. Also, I never realized how big a hospital is until you had to get wheeled around by somebody.
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
Yeah.
But I
Did you
get
feel
down.
like royalty? Did you feel
No.
like a king?
I felt like
Your
a
nuts
disabled
hanging out?
person.
No.
Taking
Yeah.
it around.
Yeah.
Around
Yeah.
by your own
What Ian
stomach?
said.
I just imagine you're in like one of those like surgery things where there's a hole cut out where the thing they're cutting on, and they're rolling you down with just your balls hanging out, and that's it.
Bouncing around.
Everybody's like, "Oh my god, so young to have these problems. Oh no." But no, I listened to My Chemical Romance while they did that about the guy dying of cancer.
Yeah.
They're like, "This is pretty
He
cool."
said, I'm glad I'm not him.
Yeah.
Haha.
Haha.
Get
But
that done.
But I get down to the ultrasound room, and everybody that works in that wing of the hospital is like women my age. And I was like, oh no.
That's hell.
So I get down to the ultrasound room, and she's like, all right. So it was a fairly attractive lady who was my age. And she was like, all right, what I need you to do is she gave me a towel, right? She was like, I need...
Katie's fucking
I
dying.
need you to
Katie,
cut,
I'm sorry.
I need you to cut out a hole in this towel and stick your balls through it.
No. They're like, here's a towel. I need you to rest your wiener up against your stomach and wrap that around it so it doesn't get in the way.
Oh my god.
And I don't know about you guys, but I've never seen a smaller version of my dick when I'm in a hospital, especially in that specific
Oh
instance.
my fucking god.
It was sucking into you.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this is pathetic. Thank God
As the hot fucking babes behind
Yeah.
you, fucking peeking.
yeah.
It's the softest your dick has ever
my
been.
Oh, by far.
Holy shit, that's funny.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have ever had an ultrasound. They basically just have to rub a bunch of goo around.
Yeah,
and
and then they
look.
touch
Yeah,
your
so
magnet or
after,
whatever.
so they're like, yeah, it's like lukewarm. So yeah, so they were doing that, but after a while it got a little cold.
Your balls started to shrink.
Oh no.
And that was going. That was she was doing that for like literally like 20 minutes. It was the worst.
Goop in your nut?
Yeah, it was the worst.
That's the ultrasound
experience.
Well, they goop
of
it
my
and then
life.
they put this little thing
Oh,
on
and they
it.
put the thing.
Yeah, it was the worst experience of my life.
Do you have a fetish now?
No, I have the opposite of that. I don't like that
You
at
don't
all.
like that?
That was because, she was just there, and I was like, just look the other way. Just look the
Should have looked her in the
other
eyes. And be
way.
like, yeah, you like what you see?
She'd be like, no.
You like my goopy balls?
You like
Like goopy balls?
You like my goop nuts? What if she's like, I love goop nuts. Why do you think I wear here? You guys could have dated.
I'm like,
How-
you're
what-
too weird for me.
Dude, that poor girl just like pulled the short straw that day.
I know.
She's like, I gotta do the goop
She
nuts.
was like, there's like, okay, there's like 80 pregnant women and then one goop nut pick, and then she got you.
Yeah, she's used to be like moms crying,
Yeah.
tears of joy as they
It's a
look at pictures of
boy.
their baby. She got me the goop. The goop
You get to look at a dude's nuts
She
for
got the-
a fucking
She
hour.
got the goop nuts and you lifting your little dick up. I'm sorry, Dave.
Andrew!
I'm sorry! It's not normally that.
It's not normally a little goop.
I'm sorry, Dave.
You're a little slug.
Yeah.
Really funny.
I was there for so fucking long.
Yeah, and then you were there for like the whole day.
Yeah, I was there for
afterwards,
the entire day.
right? That's bullshit.
They
Dude,
tried to charge you $10 million.
I bet they fucking did. Do you have insurance?
Yeah.
Your parents?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just
That's a
nothing to worry about
conservative.
that
Of course they have insurance.
Yeah. No, my dad works like drug companies, so he has really good insurance.
Okay.
But yeah,
They cover goop nut,
they
fortunately.
do cover goop nut.
No,
I don't know
His
what I
dad
would do.
specifically asked for goop nut.
He was
Yeah.
like, I know my son, he's gonna need the goop nut, so please just give it to me.
But yeah, they were like, yeah, you might have twisted your balls, but they have been
twist themselves
untwisted.
back.
Yeah, if that happens. So just keep an eye on that. If it hurts again, make
Check
sure you
your
come to the
nuts.
hospital.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, doc.
Check your nuts.
What
Great.
Alright, what if she was doing the ultrasound and she's like, they're twins? You have your little fetus balls, Dave.
Oh no,
call back.
I have what I assigned to Andrew that one time. Oh no.
Yeah.
It's all coming
They're
back.
kicking, that's why they hurt so much. You're doing little kicks.
I'd kill myself. I don't know.
You kill yourself because you have
Yeah.
two little fetuses in your nuts? You just get rid of them. It's fine.
I don't want to amputate my nuts. That's the whole point.
Okay.
I mean, just leave them.
Just
I hear
leave
them
'em.
cry though. Now that they put the little goop on it, they woke them up.
It's just a
This is the same
same
scenario.
thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. Alright, yeah, that was. Anyone else have any wacky hospital stories?
No, but I just came to the realization that like hospitals are kind of bullshit, just a little bit. Because all right, when you're a kid, right, you think like, oh, you get shot or like you're hurt, you just go to the hospital. They'll fix you right up.
Yeah.
No, there's so much fucking bullshit involved and so much guesswork.
Yeah.
in
Oh,
what
yeah.
a doctor can do for you. It's kind of like, oh man, like my. Not that it's bullshit, just my faith in hospitals have been very much broken.
Yeah, I feel that.
And you also think everybody in there is going to be very smart and educated. And then you're hearing these like nurses who don't believe in the vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
Or science.
Or science in general.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh no, you're dumb.
No,
Oh,
you're dumb.
Jesus
You don't know
Christ.
anything about what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a fucking nightmare.
So you know what? I just realized that hospitals are fallible, just like anything else,
I have one kind of
and that's okay.
hospital story. I've ever told about the one time when I was in like, I don't know, some mental type hospital. Like it was like not like a full on like straitjacket place, but
Okay.
like you go there and I was a fucking child.
Uh huh.
I guess my mom was like, let's see a psychiatrist. Let's
Okay.
go to this nice hospital.
Yeah.
They fed me shitty food and I fucking waited in a room and all of a sudden this nurse ran in and was like, I'm fucking locking this door and no one can fucking leave.
What?
Apparently, an like ex-marine like black belt was having a manic episode and like beat the shit out of 4 nurses.
Oh my god.
And I was like, okay. And then like we could hear him screaming, and to pass the time, me and my mom counted how many times he said the F word. We hit like over 100.
That's cool.
Ian, what the fuck? Ian, that's horrifying.
That is scary.
What the hell?
It's really scary.
What the fuck? You're
It's
just there for a checkup. They're like, just check on Ian, and then nope.
Yeah, it's for like my ADHD.
Oh my fucking god, that's scary.
Yeah.
They kill him or something? How'd they get rid of him?
I think they tranked him. And I remember seeing like a bunch of guys in like armor show up. Not armor, but like...
like police
bunch
guys.
of cops
Yeah.
fucking tackled him.
Yeah, I bet. Jesus Christ. Cool. The hospital story.
I got a fucking work story about my new coworker.
Wait, I have one hospital story.
I have another hospital story. I don't know if I
Jesus Christ.
to tell it with Katie.
Catherine's one of the boys at this point. She's heard it all.
Wait, she was... Okay, wait, no. She was there when I told Ian the hospital story.
Yeah. Catherine.
Which one?
When I pull my butt apart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm also going to have a pull butt apart story.
Why you guys getting your butt pulled
Alright,
apart?
Andrew, you go first.
Because I had hemorrhoids or whatever the fuck. And I was just a little boy. I didn't fucking know. It was like, my ass hurts. And then we went to the hospital.
A little ass
And
puddle.
then this fucking old man was like, your ass hurt? And I'm like, yes, it hurt. He's like, okay, spread your ass. And I was like, oh. And I spread my ass. I felt like a fucking little
whore.
Felt like a little whore spreading my ass for this creepy man. And he just like took a peek inside for like 1 second. He was like, all right, close it. You have hemorrhoids. And I was like, okay. And I went home. That's my story. Hope you
I
enjoyed
like
it.
the urgency. Alright, close it!
Dear God.
He really was like, just fucking, I don't want to see this shit. Ugh.
He woke up that morning, kissed his wife goodbye, not realizing he had to look at a little boy's asshole.
Oh, the life of a doctor, man.
My story is fairly similar. When I was not a child.
Okay.
One day, I had took a poo and I was like, oh, there's blood in there a little bit. Should probably go see a doctor about this. And I had like freshly turned 18.
Yeah.
So I was still under a pediatrician.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was like, "Are we taking you to a pediatrician?" I'm like, "You sure?
Yeah.
You sure this is the kind of doctor that's gonna deal with this?" And he's like, "Yes." I was like, "Fine." So I go in there. I tell the doc, "What's up?" He's like, "All right, Mom, I need you to step out of the room. I gotta take a peek." And I'd heard the horror stories.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, he's gonna put a finger in my butt. And this man was gigantic. I was so scared. He had. Maybe my brain is like I just feel like I remember looking at his hand and his one finger being like two of mine. I was so scared. So he's like, all right, drop your drawers. I was like, he's like, wait, dude, I'm not gonna put anything up there. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, I just want to take a look. I was like, all right, doc. So
then he took his thumb and his index and he just spread his hands were that big. He's just like,
no.
Oh, I thought you said he spread his hole.
That's what I thought too.
he spread his little
Like,
hole.
no! Fucking echoes.
Yeah.
If it takes 3 seconds, it means you got a hemorrhoid. 4, you got internal bleeding.
But, he pulls my butt apart. He takes a look around, and this man is a pediatrician. He's used to dealing with children. So when this hairy 18-year-old walks in, I'm sure he doesn't know what to do. So he goes, "Oh yeah, nothing to worry about. You have a small cut back there. Probably because he just took a really big shit." And he gave me a little nudge. And it was the most awkward I've ever felt in my life. I was like, okay.
David laid a
He's
fat
like, yeah,
deuce.
boy. He was like, bro, I know how it is. Look at these fingers of mine.
This is the first time I ever heard a doctor say shit and then give me
and
a
then
nudge.
give me a little nudge.
Fucking Duke.
That's funny. He was being a bro.
He was, but oh man.
David, what if he was like, alright, I promise I'm not going to touch anything, but I do need to put this Band-Aid in there. And then he was like playing fucking, what's that Operation game?
Operation?
He has tweezers and a Band-Aid and he's like, don't touch the rim, can't touch the rim.
God!
He's like, you gotta loosen, you gotta loosen.
The more nervous David gets, the tighter his ass starts to get.
The nurse is like dabbing him.
I hate this! I hate this!
Almost. He's like, oh, it's sealed. It's sealed. Pull it out. Pull it out.
He pulls, he touches at the rim of the out. David's like, his fucking nose is glowing red. Oh no, we're gonna lose it!
I hate this.
Stroking out on the fucking ground.
David, that's pretty funny. You gotta admit.
Thank you. I know it was funny, but...
Yeah, alright,
Man.
sorry. No more ass stuff.
Yeah, no more talking about pulling boys' butts apart.
Yes,
We're done
please.
with that.
Yes.
Fucking
That was
hell.
the theme of the day today.
It's the scariest thing of all.
Oh my god.
Hospitals do scare
David's
me.
ass.
They really are scary because they deal in just the human body.
Yeah.
That's their business.
It's something I'm not used to.
Yeah, for sure.
Just bring it up.
Alright, what the fuck are we talking about?
Well, this is a Halloween episode, and we've been talking a lot about asses. So maybe let's bring it back to Halloween. Maybe.
Oh, you want to hear something fucking stupid?
Yes.
Alright, so the new Halloween movie came out, right?
Yes.
Apparently it's not good. Whatever.
I loved it.
Oh, Halloween Kills?
Yeah.
I heard it's fucking dumb.
It was funny. Continue.
You want so the first Halloween in 2018 and Kills were like take place like right next to each other.
Yeah.
Apparently the next one takes place 4 years later
Oh, really?
and has to do with the pandemic and Trump politics.
Oh, yay. That's gonna age really well.
I cannot
I hope
fathom how the fuck or why the fuck they thought to do that.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Like why?
Yeah, I thought the Trump
I don't
shit
know.
was over. I thought they're done with it. And for
No.
a Halloween movie, come on.
Right? It's about a guy in a mask that stabs people.
Yeah, you just watch.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the new one, they were kind of like, he strikes fear into people and people go crazy because of it. I don't know. So I
Well,
guess.
here's the thing: these
What?
new ones are stupid, and this whole franchise is terrible. There are 2 good Halloween movies, and that is it.
They're funny.
The first and the third, and then maybe the one with Busta Rhymes, because it's just that bad.
Busta Rhymes.
But that is easily the worst fucking horror franchise.
I think they're great.
Why?
They're fun.
They're not. Have you ever seen the Friday the 13th movies?
No.
Those are fun. Jason punches a dude's head off.
Okay.
Those are
Michael
fun.
goes, ugh.
Yeah, he walks slow and everyone dies for
Yeah.
no reason.
Yeah, but that's Jason, but he's also cool.
It's
And he
funny.
does more cool things.
I think Michael Myers is cool.
I think Michael Myers is so fucking lame after the first one.
I think he's cool.
He's cool because he's in one movie and he has like no motive, and you're like, ooh, that's what makes him scary. But once he keeps doing shit for fucking 30 years, you're like, all right, what's this geriatric dude doing? This man's in his fucking 70s.
He doesn't eat or sleep. He just kills.
Yeah,
He just
He's
kills.
cool.
I think that's easily the fucking worst of the main 3.
Fuck you. But you're probably right. I haven't watched any of the Jasons or the Freddys.
The Freddy's are the most consistently good.
Yeah, I really like those.
The Jason ones go all over the fucking place, but at least he's always cool. Except in the second one. I guess the first 2 he basically doesn't exist. Which is
Well, the
weird.
first one,
It's not even him.
yeah. Well, the second one, he exists. He just doesn't have his
Yeah.
mask on yet.
He's also like, they didn't know what to do with him yet, so he's kind of like a hillbilly.
Yeah.
Weird little boy.
He's like a hillbilly like man, and he's wearing a bag over his head.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it.
Oh.
And he gets his ass kicked the whole fucking movie.
Good.
It's kind of funny. And then in the fourth one, he's just like dead, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
He's a disgusting zombie monster.
Those are cool.
Yeah, you would like them.
I got dressed up as Freddy for the theater.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah, it was funny.
Nice.
Freddy Fazbear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Rob was
cool,
Markiplier.
yeah.
He walked
Whoa,
around, and he's
buddy.
like, whoa.
Chica.
What was that, the bite of 87?
Who was Chica?
Natalie.
Natalie?
Yeah, she was there.
Was she Chica?
Yeah.
Chica. Alright.
You know what my next question is?
What?
You guys fucking costumes?
Of course they did.
Yeah. You gotta.
Yeah, that's a must.
You gotta.
That's hell.
Ian, who would you get to write your biography?
Uwe Boll. So it's just terrible and no one sees it.
And he beats up any critics.
Yeah. It's the perfect shit
He
post.
didn't like Ian, I'll kill you.
Yeah, I kill you.
Just make shit up.
Can your biography just be called Ian?
Yeah.
Just Ian.
Ian.
On the book.
It's just my photo. It's the fucking photo of me laying down from Stencil Boy.
That'd be a good one.
I like that.
But it has to be like etched into the cover of the book. It's not like a picture. It's like
Yeah.
carved.
Yeah, that'd be
Do
good.
you want a real answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably Larry David.
That'd be funny.
Cool.
Just because it would just be me getting annoyed.
Yeah.
Oh, what,
I feel
he's
like-
writing you as a character?
I mean, it's him, so I don't think he would just write it as is.
I guess.
Fuck around.
Yeah.
I feel like it would have to be somebody who knows me pretty well. So like
Let's just assume they know you.
my first thought was Andrew, but he just wouldn't do it.
I'd do it.
He just forget
I'm a
about
good
it
wrter.
and never do it.
Fuck you.
Kind of like the
Fuck
art.
you.
It's kinda
I'm
like everything
busy.
else.
I have a lot of art to do. Okay, can I fucking talk about something real quick? So, just because I'm a fucking artist, people are just like, oh, can you just draw me this real quick? Can you just fucking do a 4-hour project for me?
Hold on.
You don't do anything else, right? I get these, not consistently, but sometimes my fucking family would just be like, yeah, just do this for me real quick. You can do it, right? And I'm like, okay, yeah, but I have like other shit to do. Dave.
Well, Andrew,
This is like an actual thing, though. It's a timed thing. We need it. It's for something. It's not like...
Okay,
it was your idea also.
No, it wasn't. You
Yes,
were
it
like,
was.
we need new podcast art. We need new podcast art.
No,
like,
the
okay.
Halloween one was your idea.
The Halloween one's not on time yet. Fuck you.
Recording today.
Okay, when's it going up?
Like a week.
Yeah, it'll be done.
I'll
Bitch.
believe when I see it.
Fuck you.
You forgot about it.
Fuck you.
You forgot about the art the last time. and
Well,
then
I wrote it in my book.
that doesn't mean anything.
Fuck you.
You can say that about anything.
Fuck you.
Listen, I get it. That sucks. I imagine people just being like, do this for free.
Yeah.
Just for friskus. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. I don't have a fucking whole thing to work on. Dave.
You got a whole thing.
Whole thing. Anyways, it'll get done. I promise. I swear.
Alright, thank you, baby.
I'm sorry for getting so
Babe.
mad.
Thank you, babe.
I'm sorry.
Alright, it's fine.
Ian, can you edit my my thesis for me real quick? Can you just do it?
Sure.
$2?
Sure.
Alright, cool.
I'll just remove
Oh, look, it's in my Google Drive. You already finished. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
$2.
I'll get you back. I'll spot you.
I said $2, not 2 pats. I'll kill you. I'll send a
pats.
fucking bounty hunter
Not
on
2
you to get
pats.
those $2.
Dog.
Yeah, Doge.
The kind
Doge.
comma. Doge the
Steal all your fucking money. I'll crash Doge.
comma.
I'll make it to -1 cent.
Are you guys keeping up with this like murder story that happened the other day?
What? Where-
Gabby Petito. Or
I don't
whatever?
give a shit.
Okay.
I'll say this. It's fucked up. You know who Bill
It's
Maher
fucked up.
is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck Bill Maher.
Oh yeah, I watched that.
Fucking, yeah, Eddie's video.
Yeah.
This, oh.
Yeah. You know, I watched that guy before like this happened because I was like, oh, he's just like a dude. I've heard him around. Maybe he'll be good background noise. He is such a smug cunt.
Oh,
Oh,
he's a
Bill
fucking
Maher?
I hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he decided to have a segment about how much he hates influencers after learning that an influencer was fucking strangled to death.
Yeah.
And he's like, influencers are fucking dumb. Look at me, I'm working class. He owns the Mets.
That's a part
I
of
am
the
working
baseball
class,
team.
a multi-millionaire.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I was watching a show and like he was slowly he like brought a guest to talk about him owning the Mets. And I'm like, who the fuck can relate to this at all? This is a conversation you and your fucking like rich buddies have
Yeah.
while you're doing tea time or whatever the fuck.
Well, you're banging hookers and shit. Like, what?
Well, you're
And
going
doing
to
cocaine.
Epstein's Island.
Like, oh, the fucking Mets are doing great. It's like, what? Nobody in the audience can relate or cares.
You know, there's shit about the Mets.
Nobody. That too.
Bill Maher was also, back in the day, like, one of the guys who were like, the old establishment, young people, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, the millennials and Gen Zers are fucking pieces
Yeah.
of shit.
Yeah, that's what they all do.
Yeah.
Or that's what shitty people do.
Yeah.
Classic. Yeah.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
At all, but some.
You gotta learn and be better.
Indeed.
Guys.
Man, late night talk show, I don't want to watch any of it now that fucking Conan's gone.
Yeah, there's no point.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
it'll suck.
fuck.
Yeah.
The only good one's gone.
Yeah.
The only good one.
Yeah, late night
Yeah.
talk show really is like an old. I don't know. I feel like it's
dead.
probably gonna die out at some point.
I don't know if it's gonna die out when fucking our parents die.
Yeah,
Probably.
it might
And
be a
old people.
thing in the past.
Do you fucking know anybody of our age that watches fucking Stephen Colbert?
Probably dumb, like, really left weirdos.
Stephen Colbert.
Really? Really left?
Yeah, isn't Stephen Colbert, like, super left?
Is he?
Yeah, he always does really shitty Trump impressions and hates him.
Wow.
He's like, you know when you'd be in high school and people were super political, and you know later in life they're just gonna be a fucking moron?
Yeah,
That's like the people that watch Colbert.
it's fair.
It's a wide
Yeah.
range.
Yeah, okay. I guess I can see
like,
that.
when you're in
I guess
high
I just
school-
don't know enough about that guy.
I don't know too much, but I know that he's, like, not very funny anymore.
Yeah. It's just-
I just know that people get their personalities in different ways now. And talk show host really ain't it no more.
No?
Nope.
Yeah.
There's 100 other ways you can listen to more interesting people talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Gen Zers.
Like
am I right?
listening to this podcast of my Jesus
You know what was a good point that fucking Eddie made in that video?
I haven't seen it.
Bill Maher's like talking like, oh, look at, like, he doesn't want to be a working class, and Eddie's like, I'm a fucking slightly successful YouTuber who like has a pretty nice apartment, and I don't even consider myself the working class. This guy owns the Mets. It's always nice when these people have like, I know I'm like, Chris Raygun said it once. He's like, I can't even relate to what the struggles I had like years ago. I'm in this situation.
He's like, I'm doing good now.
Yeah, he was like 3 years
that's
ago
the
working
point.
Subway. Like he's
It's always nice when people have that like in their head always. They're like, I'm not the same as this.
Move past that.
I can't act like I'm them and try and relate or have them relate to me. It's not how it's gonna work.
It really can't. It can't work that way at all.
Yeah.
Especially when you're a millionaire who owns the Mets.
The
Mets! The Mets! The Mets!
We love the Mets.
I'm pretty sure the Mets suck too.
I like the Mets logo.
I like the Mets logo too.
I like it more than the Yankees.
That's debatable.
I always thought
classic.
They're both classic, but I actually...
Now the Mets actually...
I have a few Yankees.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Who cares? Who gives a shit? Fuck Bill Maher.
Who gives a shit? Fuck Bill Maher.
Fuck you, Bill Maher.
I hope he hears this and cries because he's
he's our new subscriber.
There's all these legendary podcast boys.
I can't believe someone subscribes because of sharing of any video.
That's a good one.
It's fine.
I do like that video.
It's a founding one.
Everybody, you should
Did
watch
anybody share it? Because I
video.
haven't posted anywhere.
I didn't.
I just shared it on like my Facebook.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at how it's doing.
Oh, yeah, me too. No.
Look at our fucking statistics, and that's real scary.
Ooh. Ooh.
37 now, baby. Let's go.
We have 43 views, 7 thumbs. Still.
Yeah. Hey guys, if you're watching this, you should subscribe.
Our podcast views are fucking dwindling.
Yeah.
It's okay.
They're done.
They'll be back.
Well, we have a few, like, it says like a few like constant viewers.
Yeah.
So
probably 16.
Yeah. So
only 18 people listen to the Fetus Boys, which is one of our funniest. Makes me sad.
It's alright. It'll have its day.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We got more on like Spotify and shit. But anyway, what else do you guys want to talk about?
Spookies.
Andrew, what's a spooky topic? Go.
Spooky topic.
I don't know.
If you could fuck one ghoul, what would it be?
Vampire's assistant?
You fuck a ghoul or a goblin.
If you could fuck one Halloween creature, what would it be?
Hey, David, what do you call
Say it.
a creepy girlfriend? She's your ghoul friend.
Shut up.
Ooh,
That
yeah.
was bad.
What do you call a ghost who's dating another ghost? Your boo friend.
Boo. Friend.
Boo.
That sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking sucks.
Alright. Anything else you want to talk
Fucking
about at
hell.
all?
What the fuck, dude? I'm just upset at
You
Andrew.
ruined that, Andrew. You fucking ruined it.
Tanked that shit.
You're a piece of shit and I hate you.
You're a
for
garbage
it.
human being.
Why don't we kick you off this fucking podcast?
Why don't we kick you off this fucking planet?
Yeah.
You can live on Mars. Suck on a fucking rock or something. I don't know.
Eat a shit potato.
Yeah, eat a shit potato. Matt Damon, fuck science. Yeah, whatever the fuck he says in that shit movie.
Jesus Christ.
I'm losing the plot.
You're going all out.
I'm losing the plot.
Yeah, just like in The Martian, he lost.
Oh.
What's the best song to listen
David,
to at Halloween?
all this bullshit out.
What's the best song to listen to at Halloween?
Chains rattling.
No!
We talking about how David threw out a fucking disc I bought him as a loving gift.
A loving gift. Yeah, okay.
His birthday. Oh yeah, David, how's sharing a birthday with Halloween?
I mean, it's the day before, but it's pretty cool.
That's cool, right?
Probably why I like Halloween so much.
Yeah, I think that helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ian, what's the best song to listen to on Halloween?
Chains rattling.
Marilyn Manson, This Is Halloween.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. This
Pretty
is
cool.
Halloween.
I actually thought that song was dope.
I still kind of like that song.
It's cool.
No matter how much of a terrible piece of shit Marilyn Manson is.
I also like
Shitbag human being.
I also like the Team Fortress 2 spooky theme.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
It's a good one.
Oh god, I'm tired of you people.
Yeah, same.
Right.
Bye.
Hey, Ian, you had a story about a coworker.
Yeah, my coworker's a fucking maniac.
Yeah?
Yeah, we got this new guy in. His name... We got two. One's Phil, one's Noah. I don't know their names. I think it's Noah. But for fuck's sake, he's really bizarre. So the first day that he came in, like, we were working a little, and then, like, I was like, oh, this guy's been here for, like, an hour. I should introduce myself. And I was like, oh, hey, I'm Ian. We haven't met yet. He looks at me and goes, what? I'm like, fucking Christ. I'm like, hi, I'm Ian. I'm sorry, what? I'm Ian. Huh? And I'm yelling it, so he has to hear me. And he's like, oh.
Are
I'm
you just,
Noah.
like, standing next to each other? Or?
Yeah. We're just on the fucking counter, like, waiting for a customer. And I'm like, hey, I'm this. What? It's like, what do you want me to say? So then fucking... He's just weird and really slow and kind of a dum-dum.
Yeah.
And the one day, I'm in the cut room, and he comes back there, and he's like, I had an oxtail, which is literally the tail of a cow. If you want to talk about a not pretty cut of meat, it's that. It looks exactly like what you would think.
Yeah.
He comes in, and he's like, what's that? Looks mighty tasty. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm
mighty tasty.
And he says it exactly like that, like really slow and slurred. And I'm like, it's an oxtail. He's like, oh, you guys sell beef brains here? That's the best part. I'm like, no, we don't sell any organs. He's like, oh, I'd buy them all if I could. What? I'm like, all right, dude, sure. And then he leaves. Flash forward a few days, I tell Ryan this story, and then we're in the room. Yeah. We have a whole lamb sitting on a cart. Yeah. He's like, haha, whose dog is this? And I get it, alright, whatever. I'm like, we joke. He's like, yeah, what kind of dog is it? I'm like, oh, it's a lamb. He's like, ah. He's like, I hear dogs taste pretty good. I'm like, dude. What the... And, like, he doesn't laugh like he's joking. He just says that and walked out of the room. Ryan looks at me and he goes, Ian, you weren't lying. This guy's a fucking weirdo.
What the fuck?
He doubles down on it. Later in the day, I have another oxtail sitting out. He picks it up and he's like, whose dog did you get this off of? I'm like, it's a fucking oxtail. Oh. And he's like... he like says something about dogs again, like tasting good. And I'm like, fuck.
You really just want to eat a dog.
Yeah, I'm like, alright, dude, sure. And he just, every time I look at him now, all I see is a dog eater.
Dog.
Andrew. Wait, is that the Andrew story?
Yeah, he's a fuck. Well, and then the other guy, it's funny. This guy wants to eat dogs, and the other guy we hired, like, hates cats. And, like, the one day, someone was like, oh, I have a cat. Anyone want it? And, like, the cat had kittens. And he's like, the only good cat's a dead cat.
Oh my
so he's like, the only good cat's when it's under my fucking tires when I run it over. And everyone was like,
fuck.
Yo, dude, what the shit?
What is with your little fucking sociopath club going on at Whole Foods?
I don't know. They hired them both the same day.
What the fuck?
It's rough,
it's
dude.
insane. They're fucking maniacs.
Are they both white?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, alright, never mind.
No, they're fucking Chinese. What is, are you gonna get racist with it?
Listen! There is a thing in Korea, alright? I don't know, maybe he was curious about it.
No, it's not a cultural thing. They're just fucked.
It is weird.
Neither was the Korean thing. How's that a necessity?
Oh,
anyways.
Well, okay, whatever.
What kind of did become a cultural thing?
Alright.
Anyways. Just wondering.
Okay.
No, they're two really weird white guys.
Gotcha.
The one that wants to eat dogs looks like he would star in a school shooter movie.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. He's just fucking psychopath.
He's just a slow fucking weirdo. And he also is like my age and like married with a kid. So I'm like, oh, you're fucked.
just-
and he's
yeah.
working at Whole Foods for
Yeah.
$15 an hour.
Yeah.
And he says it's the best job he's ever had.
Okay.
I'm like, woof.
Well, that might be true for him.
Woof.
Oh, I get it.
Did I hear a dog?
Did I hear a dog? I want to fucking eat
pretty
dogs.
good.
Sounds mighty
Wait.
tasty.
Speaking
Of dogs?
of fucking a dog, Andrew, I want to hear the story.
What?
We talked about.
New Cat Cola.
Oh,
We
man.
talk
talked
about
about. Oh, I forgot about this.
That's a horror story.
Yeah, that's a horror story.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Well, once upon a midnight fucking jury, I had a friend online who was like, "Hey man, I want to introduce you to this cool guy. You guys would like each other a lot, I think." And I was like, oh, "Okay." And he was like, "Look, Leah, he's sending me messages like, you guys both have similar interests." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." So we start chatting. I'm just like, whatever, playing games, and he's just chatting me, and I'm like replying to them every now and again. Not really interested. He's fucking boring. He's talking about Fallout and post-apocalyptic shit. And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I'm interested in that, but you're really boring." And he's like, "Yeah, man. Yeah, you're really cool." And I'm like, "Thanks. Awesome. Great." And then, so my friend, while he's messaging me, he's also messaging my friend. And to my friend, he's like, "Yeah, I really like this guy. Like, he's really cool. I think I have a crush on him." And I'm like, "What the?" And then he's sending me the messages back, my friend. And he's like,
and then you're sending me the messages.
And he's like, "Lol, look at this dude. He like has a crush on you." And I'm like, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
Talked to him for like 2 minutes.
I
talked
remember
to him for
very
like
specifically
20
one
minutes.
of the messages.
What was it?
It was like, "This isn't the kind of guy that I want to like fuck. I just want to cuddle."
Cuddle, yeah, some shit like that.
God.
And I was like, "What the fuck is going on right now?" And he was like, "Yeah, I have a..." Yeah, so he had a little crush on me after 20 minutes of fucking talking about nothing. And I was like, "Okay." And then I guess we're still chatting more for whatever fucking reason. I don't know. I didn't just block him on the spot.
Because it was middle school and you were probably starved of like attention.
No, not that starved. You know what? Maybe I just thought it was funny and I was just like going along with it.
Oh, maybe.
Because it was just a very bizarre scenario. So I'm going along with it. And then God, I don't remember the exact details. How the fuck I got to this point with him. But he's like, "Yeah, I really like my husky dog. And I wear this hat every time I'm with him." And I'm like, "Okay, that's cool. It's like a little husky hat." And he's like, "Yeah, I wear it every time I fuck him." And I'm like, "What? Excuse me?" He's like, "Yeah, I have sex with my dog with the husky hat on." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then at that point, I fucking block him. I block him immediately. I'm like, "This dude fucks his goddamn dog."
Well, you know what's worse?
What?
I remember you sent me the picture because his fucking
profile picture was the husky hat. And I was like, "Oh my yeah, maybe we were talking about that," and that's how it came up. And he was like, "Yeah, fuck my dog with this husky hat on, my beautiful husky." And I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then I block him, and then he's talking to my friend who's sending me messages again. He's like, "Oh my god, he blocked me. I think he thinks I'm a freak because I make love to my dog." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's pretty much
Probably the
fucking
fucking reason.
you sick fuck." And this all happened with the span of like 2 hours. It was like such whiplash. And
I remember
just
that.
been in rattling my brain forever that this dude bangs his dog with his husky hat on. And I really hope he got, I don't know.
He got caught.
I hope something happened to him that wasn't good. Some sort of justice.
Some sort of karmic justice.
It was
in
dog
this universe.
fucked him.
It was fucked.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's my horror story.
That's a real horror
It's a
story.
good
When I
horror
was like
story.
16 or something ridiculous like that. This was over Steam Chat. That's how long ago it was.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I remember this one time when I was a wee lad. We went. We have a park near our houses, and on like the end of the park, it's like we would call it the woods, but really it was just like a 10-foot wide stretch of trees.
Yeah.
That would travel the length of the park. But we would like find like shotgun shells in there every once in a while, and then they would be like, "Oh yeah, that's probably from the farmer, my friends." And I was like, "The farmer?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, because there's a cornfield on the other side." The farmer, yeah, he doesn't like kids going in his cornfield. I was like, "Oh really?" He's like, "Yeah, man, you." I think they even made up like a fake kid, like, "Oh yeah, you never met Johnny, right?" Yeah, it's because the farmer got to him. And I was like 10, so I was like, "Oh fuck, that's fucked up."
Yeah.
That happens in Goosebumps. It has to be real.
Yeah, exactly.
That's funny.
Yeah. So one day, we were like hanging out in the woods, and then like my friend Dinesh, all of a sudden, like, "Hey, where'd Dinesh go?" And they're like, "Oh fuck, the farmer got him." I was like, "What?" And they're like, "David, stay out here. We're gonna go try to find Dinesh." And I was like standing by the edge of the woods, being a 10-year-old boy, shaking my pants because I thought my friend was fucking dead. And I was like, guys, is he okay? He's like, "No, they got Larry." And I was like, "What? I'm calling the police." And they were like, "No, don't call the fucking police." I was like, "I'm calling the fucking police." And then Larry Dinesh fucking come out of the woods like, "David, you fucking idiot, we're just joking." And I was like, "Fuck you guys."
You had shitty fucking friends.
A little bit.
I hated Dinesh.
Oh, Dinesh is alright.
No. No.
He's He's a cunt.
He was a
I guess
cunt.
I'm just more forgiving than you guys.
That's funny.
Yeah, oh, they fucking traumatized me and made me think they were dead.
Traumatized me.
You're still talking about it.
That's kind of a good prank. I'll give it to him for a little bippy boy.
Yeah.
Little bippy boy.
It's funny in retrospect.
Little bippy boy.
Little baby boy.
That is
Yeah.
funny. I like how they got mad at you. No,
Yeah.
Dave, God, you ruined a prank.
We were praying, worried about our fucking well-being.
You should pretend to call the cops.
Shut up.
You
Like,
should have
oh
called
my
the
God,
cops
they're
like I
coming.
did.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What are you saying? I
You
knew
should have
that.
called the cops like I did.
Oh, yeah.
That's
On
our
you guys.
our shared burden.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Good times.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dave.
It's alright. So, I don't know. The last thing we can kind of leave this spooky Halloween episode with is a pretty spooky tale involving a little character that I like to talk about, Thomas. So Thomas, this fucking freak,
Glad we all have a Thomas.
this disgusting fucking loser. I
Jesus.
hate this piece of shit with all my heart.
You got that
I
bad?
hate him.
He was just weird and like
he just
dumb.
makes everything more difficult. He's so fucking weird. But so so my job has sends like a survey out to some people like, hey, how was your experience with the people at the store or whatever?
Yeah.
And we were looking at like the thing that people like the website that it all goes to, and this one thing was a woman complaining about Thomas.
Oh my God.
And earlier, Thomas was like, yeah, I just had a really bad experience with the customer. She was like really unreasonable. I was like, oh man, that sucks. It happens
It
though. It happens to everybody. We're in
Every day.
customer service, yeah. But we go back, and my manager's like, hey, David, come here. And they were like laughing about it, but the email or whatever was, yeah, I was in your store basically, and I wanted to get this animal, and one of your employees wouldn't let me. And I was like, okay, fairly normal. And then it goes into, I was arguing with this employee, and then he got very angry and put a hex on me. And that's where the email ends.
What?
And everybody was laughing like, yeah, look at this prank. Oh yeah, Thomas putting a hex on one of our fucking customers. And I was like, no, I believe this 100%. That woman was telling the truth. Thomas fucking put a hex on somebody. Because he's a freak and I hate him.
How do you even put a hex on?
I don't know. I've never had a hex on me. I've never put a hex on anybody
Did you
else.
talk to him about it?
I'm not gonna ask him about that.
He's gonna put a little spell on you, Dave.
I don't
Well,
want
do you treat
that.
him nice?
Yeah.
What
Do
do
you kick him and spit on him?
I try to mask my feelings about how much I hate this piece of shit. Because he just... I hate looking at him. I hate being around him. I hate his stupid fucking voice.
What does he sound like?
He's just the worst, man. I don't want to get into it. I
Alright,
don't want to
yeah,
get
I
into
think
this piece of
We're
shit.
actually... David's actually getting triggered right now.
David's actually upset.
Fucking Thomas. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
Can't say that word.
Yeah, the T word.
Oh, hey, shit. Yo, guys, I'm getting a call. You wanna end this podcast with like answering like a spam call
Yeah.
kind of thing?
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
always...
Are we going with Spaghetti Man Johnson again?
Spaghetti. I don't know what that is, but here, let me.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, David.
The fuck? Who is this?
What? You don't notice my stupid voice? Or is it because you can't see my Coke bottle glasses through the phone?
Oh. Hey, Thomas.
What the fuck?
Hey, man. I'm not at work right now. What's up, dude?
I heard what you said. About me. About the insults you hurled at my appearance. But most insulting of all is belittling my skill in the dark arts. The hex I put on that vile woman will be with her till her bones turn to dust, far after she has left this realm. The dark magic flowing through my veins is enough to put the warlocks of myth to shame. You
Did you not fucking
dare
believe
mock
me?
my abilities? The power I possess in my hands. These hands is rivaled only by the dark Dark Lord and the Dark Lord alone. Will you stupid, mindless heathens bask in your ignorance? I will be the one inheriting this earth, watching you worms bow before me.
I want to be a worm.
David, after your treacherous life finally comes to an end, and your soul is damned for all eternity to the realm I command, I will take immense pleasure in watching you beg for forgiveness, but I will not show mercy. No, not to the wretch who trifled with me so. So, David, I shall see you at work tomorrow, and the hex I shall lay on your head will be sevenfold what I did to that woman. You will rue the day.
All right, that's that. Okay, bye, Thomas.
What the fuck?
Thomas got a brain problem.
What the fuck? David, was he listening to our podcast? Did you share it with him?
I did not. I would not have shared that.
What
well,
the fuck?
He knew what I was talking about.
Thomas is
well,
in the
it was
building.
being recorded.
Oh my god,
Thomas
you're fucking
is
right.
in the building.
Thomas is.
Dude,
There's
Thomas
a Thomas on the
fucking
premises.
There's Thomas on the premises. All right.
What if it wasn't actually bullshit?
Fuck. I mean, what if he uses dark magic to...
Andrew, he didn't mention us. Sorry, you're fucked.
Oh,
David,
come
you're
on.
fucked, man.
This is your battle.
Oh fuck, dude, I'm getting out of here.
Alright.
I'm out.
Dude, I'm leaving.
Can I come with you guys?
No, you live here now.
No. Yeah,
Dude,
come
you
on.
fuck with Thomas, man.
No. Come
I'm
on.
leaving.
Come on.
I'm out. Alright.
Guys!
Bye.
Oh, fuck.